Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is V, and to my returning subbies, I love you guys so much. You mean so much to me. Thank you for staying on my YouTube channel. Thank you for staying subscribed. To anybody watching this video for the first time, I love you guys so much, so much. Thank you for watching, even though this is your first time. And please comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe. Tell your friends about V Speaks. So guys, today our topic is grief. 6 years updates, because in about a few days it's gonna be 6 years since my mom passed away. So I wanted to do like a little update of how I am now compared to 2 years ago when I made the 3-part video grief. I'm gonna put the screenshots or the thumbnails right here all over the screen so that you guys can go and watch those videos first to get a bit of perspective. Please don't mind me moving this thing a bit. I want it to be a bit higher, and I don't know if I can achieve that with this. A little bit more. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry. It's not doing, but anyway, so yeah, 6 years in. To be honest with you guys, before I did this video, I told myself that I want to watch that 3-part episode that I made, grief. And I was talking about my experience with grief on the first episode, and the second and third episodes I was speaking about the 5 stages of grief. And I've been talking about grief with my best friend for about 2-3 days now, and how I'm feeling about my mom's death, how I'm coping and all that. And compared to how I was feeling in that video, I have made so much progress in my life due to just wanting to live it and accepting that she's not around anymore and I have to maneuver my life without her. And I have so many different perspectives of life. I have so much understanding of the lessons that my mom has taught me, so much understanding of the life my mom lived. Because then, when my mom was alive, I was young, I was a child, I was a teenager. I didn't have understanding as much as I do now. And some lessons my mom gave me were very harsh. You know, she was much like me. She never sugarcoated things. And some lessons, when she was more softer, they kicking in, because now I've learned my lesson. You know, the warnings, everything. So I'm wearing my glasses now because I put my notes on my laptop, because before in my V-Speaks I used to write my notes by hand, and it's time to go into technology. So if you guys keep seeing a glare in my glasses, please excuse that. One thing about grief that I have learned is that grief will always be painful, and healing is painful. I remember the first signs of healing through this journey was me looking at my mom's videos and pictures, and I didn't cry. I didn't feel pain. I felt gratitude. I felt happiness I saw her pictures and videos differently. You know, they didn't cause me sorrow anymore. And to a certain extent, I felt hurt, because I was like, am I not supposed to continue to feel that pain? You know, am I supposed to be happy that she's gone? And that's the aspect of healing where I started healing, but it started also becoming painful. I started thinking of my mom as my mother, as who she was what she represented in my life, her lessons, her morals, her values that she instilled in me, our funny moments, our good memories, our little fights. I started thinking about how I'm so similar to my mom. I am a lot like my dad, but I'm so much also similar to my mom. I look like my mom. I am the embodiment of my mom. When people that knew my mom, but I don't know them, recently at my granddad's funeral spoke about my mom, I wasn't as triggered as I was going to be 2 years ago. The person in that three-part series that I made, that person would have been so hurt. That person would have been so injured. It would have been so sorrowful being reminded that, hey, I'm sorry that your mom passed away. You know, like when someone says that to me, it's comfort now. Then it was not comfort. It was painful, you know. So yeah, healing is extremely painful. The pain that comes with healing is the fact that I'm moving on, you know, and life is moving on for me. I've created routines without my mom. I've made progress in life. I've met people that I want my mom to meet in my life, that I want my mom to see me with them. I've done things that I would think my mom would be proud of. And yes, spiritually out there, she can see, she can experience those things with me, but it would have been so much nicer for her to be here. You know, every single achievement comes with a pain, but a pain that has happiness in it. You know, the pain of healing comes with gratitude. It comes with, I thank the Lord that throughout this journey of grief, I'm still here. I didn't smoke drugs and get hooked onto them, and I didn't become an alcoholic, and I didn't have the worst of all the worst coping mechanisms for this. I thank the Lord for my friends, for the community that I have, but most of the people that are in my life now are people my mom didn't know. These people didn't know my mom, and that hurts because I would have wanted her to know those people. Who I am now versus who I was when she was alive, the growth that I've made is insane. Mostly acceptance is also painful. Accepting that she is gone and life moves on. For me to start moving the way I've been moving for the past 2 years, past 3 years, since 2023, I had to accept that my mom is not here anymore. I had to wake up and say, Ria, that's my other name. If you watch my intro video, get to know me, it's V. I had to say, V, you need to wake up. You need to start a routine. You can't dwell in depression. I would get so depressed, I would do nothing, and it would delay me so much. And I'm a person who schedules things. So when you schedule something, you expect it to complete your task. And when I didn't complete my tasks because of depression, it impacted me negatively. That's why I had to study other things in order to get to what I'm studying now. And as soon as I took my gap year in 2023 and I started my current qualification, I had to tell myself that you have to find ways to move on and keep moving. You have to find ways to overcome the dark clouds when they come in, and that is such a difficult thing. It took so much resilience for me to come back to this YouTube channel, for me to create new segments, to vlog, for me to do V-Cooks. It's dedication, it's time, it's overcoming the darkness of depression, it's overcoming the negativity that comes without the positivity my mom brought into my life. You know, it's just that push that you don't have when your mom is there to push you. That push, I had to push myself. And the people in my life really contributed to me having acceptance. Them listening to my pain, my stories, experiencing me through my good and my bad times really helped. Pre-warning, this video could be a long video because I don't want to make it a part 1 or part 2, but I really want to express my journey the past 6 years. But my journey of healing and acceptance really started in 2023. I have grown so much. I have matured so much. My thinking for life, for things, for anything has changed so much. The ideologies, the mentality I had back then is so much different from the mentality I have now, from the maturity I have now. The values, the beliefs that she instilled in me are put into practice now, because like I said at the beginning of the video, I have more understanding for life. I have more understanding through experience, so I've grown so much from being a depressed girl who didn't know what she wanted in her future to being a girl that's getting into her 3rd year in my current qualification. It's such a big thing for me that I'm getting into my 3rd year, because this journey, like I said, when I graduate, guys, I will tell you my story. But for now, let me live my story, and I'll tell you. Completing this tattoo unprovoked was like, guys, my tattoo was so unplanned. My tattoo, I'm gonna put the original one and this one again. I'm sure you saw one of my last video vlogs when I was doing this tattoo. My tattoo had always been incomplete. It was just a bird, and the vision for my tattoo was that I wanted the bird, and how I got to this bird was that a few weeks after my mom passed away, me and my dad kept seeing a white bird, and the white bird would come at moments where we were so sorrowful. We were in a place of sorrow, in a place of pain, and that white bird would come and it'd be like, that's her. She's coming to check on us. She's, that's my mom. Like, every time we would feel sad about my mom's death, that white bird would come and show us that, you guys can keep moving. And when we both started healing, that white bird set us free. It was like my mom saying, you guys don't need me anymore, I'm going, and that's what this bird represents. That's my mom. And the whole tattoo as a whole was designed by someone very important in my life. I'm gonna tell you who. Yeah, a lot of things in my life are private, so this person means so much to me, and me giving her creative control to finish my tattoo was such a crazy moment for me. It was an amazing time. It was beautiful. And I'll explain my tattoos. I think you should tell me if you want me to do a whole tattoo video. I will do an explanation, because it's a long story. A very long story, okay? I've managed my triggers. I get triggered all the time, but then because I know who I am, I know what I want in my life, I know who my mother was and what she means to me. Whenever something triggers me, or someone triggers me, or someone tries to use that against me, I have a coping mechanism that works. Count to 10 seconds, breathe in and out, isolate myself to just, bring myself back towards myself, watch movies, calm down. I manage my triggers so well. Like I said, one thing that used to trigger me the most was looking at my mom's pictures and videos, and now I can watch my mom's videos. I can listen to the music that we listen to together. Recently, I went on my mom's YouTube page, and I listened to the last music that she listened to. At first, it was painful to listen to those songs. I'm like, oh my gosh, those are the last songs my mom listened to. This is my mom's music taste. Now, I embrace her music. So my triggers are so much managed now. You know, and my mom passing away and me being open about my grief and my pain, it shouldn't be used as a weapon. And people tend to use your most sensitive stuff against you. And when people do that to me, it's no longer something that holds weight, because I'm now rooted in myself, you know. I've made a decision to take some steps to heal and learn to live with her not being here anymore. My routines, my schedules, my will to accomplish my goals and make both my parents proud. Me taking these steps made me also remember that I have a dad, right? Life has to also revolve around him. This is not about making her proud only. It's about making the parent that is here, that is present, that is alive, proud too. And that's how I also started taking these steps, because I'm not living for my mom only, I'm living for my dad too, and my dad is still here, you know. So making these steps to heal and learn to live without her helps me, because now I am living with my dad, I'm coexisting with my dad, I'm getting closer with my dad, I'm communicating better with my dad. Me and my dad's relationship is very solid as compared to when my mom was still around. And I'm proud of us as a collective for remaining as strongly rooted as we are right now. And one of my mottos right now is life moves on, and I have to join the train, guys. I was stuck at the station for 2 years, 2020, 21 and 22, because my mom passed away in Jan. So I had to experience the whole of 2020, the whole of 2021, and I was stuck in the station there. It was a horrible dark space. And as soon as I told myself that, sweetie, that qualification ain't gonna get itself, okay? Those relationships that you are building, they ain't gonna maintain themselves. You wanna be closer with your dad? Be working on that. Stop dwelling, because at the end of the day, one thing about death, guys, it's very final. You're done with death. Like, there's no turning backs, there's no backseas. You can't, 5-second rule death. So I had to join the train. Please, I'm gonna do dark humor here. I'm gonna say my dark humor. I'm very dark, I do a lot of dark jokes. Don't mind me, I'm okay, and it's a coping mechanism, and it's not that deep. So if I do dark jokes, please give me grace. Oh, okay, I said that. Okay, thinking about her more in a positive way. Okay, all of my notes, I basically I'm saying them now. So it's a Wednesday now. On Saturday, I don't know when this video is going to come out, so I'm gonna just say today is the 7th of Jan. My mom passed away on the 10th of Jan. And every year I always flash back the last 10 days of my mom's life, because that is the pivotal moment that led to my mom's death. My mom was only sick for 10 days. So from 1st of Jan till the 10th of Jan, excuse my language, because I have flashbacks of everything that transpired in those 10 days, from my mom getting sick to her getting to the hospital I have flashbacks. This year I didn't have flashbacks, and if I did have flashbacks, and if I'm gonna have, they're not that deep, they're not that painful. And this year I've made the decision to celebrate my mom's life and not be sad about her death, because we should celebrate our loved ones. I didn't get to give her flowers when she was gone, unfortunately, but I will be giving her flowers from now on. I will be seeing my mom in a positive light. How my mom died is not who my mom was. How my mom died does not represent the person that she was. And for the past 5 or so years, it has been what my mom represented, how she died, and that is not her, you know. So this year I am celebrating my mom's life. I am cooking, I am baking. I haven't visited my mom's grave since 2022. I'm hoping to visit my mom's grave this year, and when we get to that place, we are going to be happy. I'm going to update my mom about my life. I'm going to tell her stories. I'm not going to cry and make it okay. Crying is okay, but I'm not going to make it a sad and sorrowful moment. I am choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to remember my mom in lightness and not in darkness. This is the end of the tunnel where there's light for me right now. I'm at the light part of the tunnel. I'm no longer in the pit part of the tunnel where it's dark and the light is just tiny. No, the light is so huge. It's so bright. And I think this is what my mom wanted for me. She just wanted the best for me. And she wanted me to 100% be happy. I talk less about my mom to people unless it's my close friends that knew my mom, or you are a safe space. If you are not a safe space, I don't talk about my mom with you. If you are a safe space, I will be able to be vulnerable and talk about my mom. Unfortunately, throughout my healing, my mom is not an easy topic day to day. You know, right now, I'm mentally prepared to make this video. I'm mentally prepared to make this video to talk to you guys. But in general, I don't talk about my mom like that. And when I do talk about my mom, I would love to talk about who she was, the embodiment of who that woman was, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, subscribe. I love you guys so much, and do let me know if you want a tattoo video. It's not going to be long, so it's probably going to be a short. I want to get into shorts, so yeah, let's talk in the comments. And happy new year also. Happy new year. We are going to have a great year by fire and by force. Nothing is going to stop us from accomplishing those dreams and those goals this year, okay? Nothing negative should ever hinder you. So happy new year.